pa rin tayo at 91 all. The second overtime is coming right up. Well, at this point in the game, super close na kami ni Alex. We've been together 4 quarters, and now a second overtime period that's about to start.
And we just got word in from Solar that they'll actually pay overtime for every overtime. Hey! Thanks, guys. Merry Christmas to you, too.
And the second overtime is underway. So we begin the second extension period with the game tied at 91. Unang laro pa lamang to ng best of 3 quarterfinal series between Meralco and BMEC Derby Ace. And here's Simon. And that ball decides to go in.
Points number 32 and 33 for Jun Simon, who becomes that much more important with James Yap out of the game.
James Yap is gone. Mark Isip is gone. And Mark Pinger is also gone from this game. Here's Tiele. Fires. No go. Straight but short.
He's gotten about 3 or 4 shots like that. And they have all been short.
Here's Simon going for back-to-back baskets. Tiele with a rebound.
Chris Ross will push this ball so they can get these nice
pass. Oh! A blocking foul.
Yep. Now, what Ross has is good athletic ability. Anytime that Meralco has a chance to push it, I think they should, because they have, I feel, more limited scoring options maybe than a BMEC. So that was a good transition opportunity, chance for them to put points on the board to tie this game.
It's a little bizarre to hear you say that Meralco should run, considering how much minutes they've had on this court for the last 3 days.
If the opportunity presents itself, they should. You know what? Because why? As a team, you're not thinking anything about fatigue. You're thinking about winning this game. And that they get 2 free throws because they did right there. Gabby missed the first, but wow, they've gotten the line a lot in this ball game.
The score natin, 93-92. Lamang ng isa ang BMEC. They got a 3-point lead in you. Thanks to Jonas Villanueva.
Well, he just drove right by Bitoy, but then there was no help. And now, with this lineup, BMEC decides to play a 2-3 zone. Let's see how Meralco's able to counter against it.
Here's Ross. Cardona to tie. And last touch on the look.
So Reed Hintilia, who's maybe more offensive minded.
Yep, offense defense substitution pattern here para sa Meralco. Villanueva already with 18 points against Tiele. And a hook shot.
Gabby playing nice.
Meralco down by 3. Tap out by Donald Young. And Ross will sit down in favor of Bitoyo Molot.
Yeah, because of that defense that BMEC is playing, Ross has to get subbed out, so he's another offensive threat. Ross really not much of a shooter from the outside.
13 to shoot. Bola na kay Cardona. And now Omolon. Omolon from the corner. Straight into the hands of Don Aliado.
Well, he was open. You can't fault him for it, but he didn't draw any contact with the basket on that shot.
Roger Yap waiting for Peter Jun Simon to show up. 8 to shoot. Simon with space. And here's Aliado. Whoa! Yeah, Aliado lost his balance when he grabbed that rebound. I mean, nobody pushed on Aliado. He just lost his balance.
Somebody get the sniper. There's a sniper up there in the Great hustle. You teach shoot and follow. He follows the shot. And
these players are tired. I mean, oh! Yeah, you know how guys score touchdowns with their toes? That's how Don Aliado did it. These guys are tired. Okay, pakinggan po natin ang time on the field.
PJ, Jonas, taga-taga na lang ha. Jonas, you have to let him try. Baka makatrend pa. Sumasad ka siya, Jonas. Good. Ano bahala ng mga yan? Go! Okay, magpuri dito! Tatsakain ko to, mag-help ako sa inyo! Hey, if Mulon is here, just show yourself. Okay, then sasali. Yeah. Basta kung target, nandun ako sa ano. Force him to die. Hey, pick and roll. Pick and roll, they switch. Pag switch, seal. Seal. Or not, go up. Ito ha. Pagka-switch, okay? When they switch, okay? Dive down. You can bring it here, then seal. That's all. Aywan ko kung saan pa yung pumupunta eh. Huwag kayong lumol. Pagka nag-switch, lumol kayo.
Well, Coach George, watching the defensive huddle there, Coach George talking about how they want to play defensively against Meralco, but then he made an interesting point offensively. You know, Meralco's been switching the big to small ball screens throughout the course of the second half, and none of the big men for BMEG have gotten the post opportunities. The ball hasn't gone down there to Coach George and said, hey, if they switch, go post up the little guy.
Here's Espinas and Juntilla. I don't know how Mac Cardona is still in this game. I don't know what kind of energy he's running on. Now here's Juntilla. Juntilla pulling up. A top shot with a shot clock about to expire. Tiele with a rebound. Then a swipe by Roger Yap.
Good hands right there on the part of Roger Yap. Tiele gave him a nice offensive rebound, but the veteran guard is taking it away from him.
And we're approaching the last 2 minutes of the second overtime period. Baksak si Cardona. Open shot. Simon
having a huge game with 35 points. Some crucial buckets here in this second overtime.
And now it's a 5-point game. Para sa BMEG Derby Ace, 97-92. Here's Ross. Ross will fire. In and out. Rattles out.
Well, it looks like BMEG has some control. The fans think that, but 5 points with a minute and a half left is still a lot of time, especially with the way that Meralco's been playing in big games lately.
Here's Simon. Roger Yap for 3.
What a bounce! Holy cow! Roger Yap, that ball must have hit the rim about 5 times before it went in.
Here's Simon with 35 points, but decides to find the open man, Roger Yap. One bounce. One bounce was enough. And that ball goes in. At biglang lumaki ang lamang. And Coach George Gannon is feeling it. He is feeling it. Here in the second overtime. Yes, he's feeling it. Yes, sir. I am also 80% sure he was looking at Ryan Gregorio in that sequence. Let's listen to Coach Ryan.
Just go wherever you go. Okay? Ha? Dito ka lang. Two side lang. Even if they're on a 2-3. One more run, pare. One more run. Flash. Go one side. Okay? Go right away. Let's go. Okay, 1, 2, 3.
Apparently Coach Ryan's going to try to run an offense. They can run against man or a 2-3. I couldn't tell right there, but it looks like they're going to try to get the ball to the right wing or right elbow and overload the corner side. See if maybe they can get a kick out 3 in the corner.
1 minute and 15 remaining dito sa pangalawang overtime period. 8 ang kailangan habulin ng Meralco Bolts. So far, this is the biggest challenge they've had to face tonight. And here's Cardona firing a 3. Yes, sir!
It's only 5. It's still a game.
Here's Roger Yap being hounded by Cardona. And now Timberlake is in the game, an extra ball carrier on the floor. Last minute brought to you by Minute to Win It. Villanueva. Roger Yap again. Not that time. Oh, Espinas wasn't looking. Espinas wasn't looking. And he loses it. And Roger Yap would rather kill time than go for a shot with 36 seconds remaining in the second overtime.
Well, a tough possession right there for Meralco. Makmak Cardona gonna foul out of the game. Really played very hard this whole game, and boy, 30 points and 5 assists, and a whole lot of energy and a whole lot of Makmak playing the way that Makmak plays.
Cardona is going to be the fourth player who fouls out of this ball game, right after Mark Pingris, James Yap, and Mark Isip. There's a foul given up by Hans Tele.
Well, that turnover prior to Makmak giving up his sixth foul, you know, a large part of that's probably Chris Ross's fault. He got the rebound, he looked up, Gabi Espinas wasn't looking at him, and is a big man running in the middle of the lane, not a great ball handler in that situation. I know Ross was thinking, get him out, try to go and get some transition buckets, but maybe not the guy to get it to there. That sets up that whole play late.
Don Aliado had a bleeding nose earlier in the second half. He's had some big plays as well.
No timeouts left for Meralco, so they have to push it.
Here's Weinstein. He'll need to fire away. That shot was deflected. And the BMX, third base, Demados. It looks like they're going to survive this marathon game.
I tell you what, if BMEG does survive,
look at Ryan and George. They're having a discussion right now.
Talking back and
forth. They're having an animated discussion right now.
if BMEG comes away with this win, as it looks like they're gonna, you still are gonna respect Meralco that much more after this game if you're BMEG.
BMEG players are actually having fun at the expense of Coach Ryan Gregorio. I'm not so sure that Meralco players would appreciate this. Now here's Hans Thiele. Remember, this is just game one of a best of 3.
Yeah. Magic Johnson once said after losing by like 39 to the Boston Celtics, Magic said, it doesn't matter in a series if you lose by 1 or 40. One game is one game, so Meralco showed a lot of fight in this game. BMEG obviously showed a lot of fight themselves. Gave us a great game. What a way to start the playoffs with PBA.
And the crowd appreciates the effort from both teams. Great effort by George Gadden's team and a great effort by Ryan Gregorio's team. Meralco, they lost this game, but they earned a lot of respect for playing in 5 straight overtime periods in a span of 2 game days.
Oh, I mean, just all hard. This team played awesome, but don't take anything away from BMEG, who showed heart themselves. A double overtime game in the playoffs in a game that you're expected to win. To close it out, show some real character.
Let's go to Cheska Litton.
PJ Simon with 35 points, 4 rebounds, and 1 assist. PJ, you guys were leading by as much as 16 points. Nawala yung lead, nag-double overtime kayo. Saan kayo nahirapan sa Meralco Bulls?
Well, nag-relax kasi kami nung second half eh. Tapos yung mga press nila, yung mga small guys nila, sobrang mabibilis, mga bata. So, kaya doon kami nahirapan.
And then before the game started, sinasabi ng lahat ng tao na pagod ang Meralco, galing silang triple overtime, and umabot nga itong game na to sa double overtime. Pero lumaban pa rin sila. Your next game against them is on Wednesday. Sa tingin mo ba mahihirapan kayo that time? Na nakapahinga na sila, alam na nila yung laro ninyo?
Mahirap na laban yung Meralco kasi defensive team sila eh. At saka maganda yung system nila. Tapos, yun lang. Siguro, kami din, kailangan din namin magpahinga dahil pagod kami. Tapos, hindi namin inisip na pagod sila kasi quarterfinals na to eh. Pag quarterfinals na kasi 0-0 na yun. Wala nang pagod-pagod, kumbaga.
Thank you, PJ. Congrats.
Binabati ko yung lahat ng fans ng BMEG. Simonatics, thank you very much. Maraming salamat sa family ko. And thank you so much for Peña family. And my girlfriend Kaya, thank you so much for your support.
Thank you, PJ. Congratulations. And back to you, Miko and Alex.
Sa wakas, pwede na magpahinga si Peter Simon. Great effort, 35. Mac Cardona fouling out with 30 points.
Well, just a great game by both teams. A lot of heart shown. You've seen what playoff basketball, this typifies